Okay, I think that's good. Where are my notes? Hello, welcome to a different camera angle. You can kind of see my whole bedroom and like how gross it is, but it's fine. It's a relatable baby. Welcome to a 6-month shop update. I don't know why I'm showing you this. This is my notes. It doesn't, actually it does. 6-month shop update video. Woo, small business update. So I made one of these videos when I hit 3 months of running Made with April, which was literally the beginning of this year, so it's very easy to keep track. It is now June, January, February, March, April, May, June, which has been 6 months, and a lot has changed, and there are some new things that I've learned, especially in terms of stock and inventory and what does well for me, which may or may not be the same for you. But if you want to hear about my best sellers, my worst sellers, and me just talking on and on and on and on, and then stick around, I will go through all of that. I've kind of got 4 different categories. Can you guys not play right now? April, come here. April, come here, come here, come here. Come sit here. Yeah, come sit here. Talk about your toy. Alright. I've calmed the children. Well, they're just playing. They just make a lot of ugly noises while they play. But so I've split this into kind of 4 different categories. The first one is everything about markets, which is my primary source of income. I do this full time, as I've said in my previous video. I go over all of my, like, what my job is, like what I went for school. Okay, the children have been banished to not my room, so they're not making ugly noises while they play. But, oh my gosh, my phone moved. It's my phone. I am so sorry for that. Rude. I have it. I'll just, I can't take a picture of my setup because I take pictures with my phone, but it's like on a stool, on a box, and then my phone, and then the camera is like facing this way, so it's not on selfie cam mode, so then I have a mirror behind my phone. Anyway, it's a ratchet. Anyway, so, 4 categories. I'm going to talk about kind of markets, my stock, what kind of stuff I bring to markets, my best sellers, my worst sellers. I've gotten quite a few markets done now, and especially now the summer is really picking up, because at the beginning of the year, and if you watch my 3-month market video or 3-month small biz video, I had only done like one in February and one in March, and then I was really trying to get online sales and stuff going then, and it was not working. The second category I'll talk about is my online shop stuff, so like Etsy and my online store, selling patterns versus selling products and things like that. I'll go over Crafted Shop, which is a local store, consignment store I think it's called, where I bring them my products and they sell them, and then I get a portion and they get a portion. And then future goals. All right, those are the categories. We're starting with markets because I know that's what everyone wants to hear about. Again, what is a bestseller for me is not necessarily a bestseller for you, and what is popular here is not necessarily what will be popular near you. But regarding my bestsellers, I split all of my products into 5 different categories. There are flowers, keychains, miscellaneous things like hair clips, those little sprout hair clips. I have the little bobble flower pins and things like that. Little potted flowers, and then plants, like hanging plants, cactus, that kind of thing. Most popular is flowers. That's kind of my whole thing, like the pick your own bouquet thing. I always make the most flowers. It's like what kind of attracts the crowd. Having such a large number of flowers kind of attracts people to come and be like, oh my god, what is that? Like, what's going on? It's pretty to look at, and people take pictures of it and things, and that helps get it, attract the crowd, I guess. Regarding the flowers, the most popular ones are sunflowers, daisies, lavender, and forget-me-nots. I'm looking at my notes. And do I have that all here? I have sunflowers. I don't have daisies here. Forget-me-nots. If I can reach forget-me-nots. They have changed since that last video too, because I now have more flowers and I use a thinner yarn, so it's a little bit more delicate looking. Wow, wow. And then lavender, I have one here because it's falling apart and I need to fix it, but lavender. And then I don't have any daisies here, but I also have yet to bring both the daisies and the baby daisies to a market because I make everything in bulk, and when I get into making the baby daisies, I only make the baby ones and I haven't had time to make the adult ones. It's just faster if you do it in bulk. Like for example, for lavender, I'll crochet all the lavender and then I'll assemble them all at once. Same with like the sunflower, I'll crochet all of these pieces, like the green and the brown pieces, and then I will do the yellow around all at once, and then I will assemble these and then make the leaves. Well, make the leaves and then assemble it all at once. It's just faster that way. At least for me. Again, what works for me may not work for you. And my least popular are carnations. Is it because I use this green? Maybe. I'm sorry. Is it also because I used the brightest pinks? Neon? Maybe. Although these ones and these ones do the same, and this one is not as neon, but very unpopular. I have these rose bush branches. They are very unpopular. I think because they are $25, and that is pretty expensive compared to like you could have 3 of these almost, versus, actually no, you could have 2 of these or 1 of this, or you could have like, this is 10, so you could have like 3 sunflowers almost instead of 1 rosebush branch, or you could just have 3 regular roses. So it's just, the assembly takes way too long. So those are my unpopular ones. Anything that's over $20. Lily of the Valley costs $20 because that's how long it takes. Although these are my only ones that are higher price and do well. I also now officially despise making these. They're so pretty. They're one of my favorite ones personally, and oh man, I crocheted my hair into it. I don't know if you can see it, but I gotta pick that out. Anyway, so yeah, I will put that on the side here. Those are my most popular and most unpopular flowers. Okay. For keychains, oh man, dude, I made so many keychains because when I first started watching like all these people do like market stock and what I'm bringing to my markets, keychains were like a pretty popular item. And I think maybe it's possibly because I don't use blanket yarn, but my keychains, I made so many keychains. And I have been carrying around the same keychains to markets like forever. I have a whole bunch of Lily of the Valley ones, which I swapped some out for a better like keychain thing, and that was like a whole thing. Like I ordered a bunch of little keychain rings that come with like a little plastic flower, and they're like bulky and they're sturdy, and it took like 2 months to get here. And then I swapped them all in, and then they didn't even sell well, and I was like, oh my god, such a kick in the face to like spend so much energy on something and think they're gonna do well and then they won't. I have like my peaches and persimmon keychains. I'll put a picture. I don't have any up here. They're all in the basement where all my stock is. But all in all, keychains do not do well for me. The only ones that do kind of well are the chickens slash ducks. They also work up really fast, so those ones are good. I made a whole bunch for Easter. They did not do well at Easter. For some reason, they're doing great now. But I think of all of them, that one and then the strawberries do pretty well, which I want to start making way more strawberry things. I've also changed how I make my strawberries. But yeah, lots of free patterns for those things online. If you just look up like bird what bird pattern or strawberry pattern. There's like a whole bunch of different ones, so I won't be making that. Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call. Oh my god, I just went up and down the stairs like 4 times. Okay, there was food delivery. My boyfriend ordered food. Okay. What else? Keychains, flowers. Okay, for miscellaneous stuff, I'm talking about like hair accessories. I have these new hair clips that I started making, and it's literally just a regular hair clip that I ordered. And then if you can see, it's like just a bobble flower in like a thicker yarn, hot glued, and they're so easy to make. The claw is kind of expensive, but they're doing okay. I really wanted to say like, oh, they're doing so well and they're so easy to make. Highly recommend. Not really. I think maybe the colors I'm using are too like, one girl said it was too like wintry and it's like the middle of summer, so maybe they'll do better then. I don't think I'll make any more until these run out. I have this problem where I make a lot of one thing and then I get really excited about it, and then if they don't do well, I'm just stuck with a lot. But those, I have these little hair clips that I've made, which are also available on my website. You can't see it because I saw it frame. But these are also really popular. I just had these at 2 markets, but they did pretty well at both. And honestly, I just am obsessed with it. Oh man, did I crochet my hair into this one too? Oh no, I didn't. It's a simple hair barrette. There's also patterns for this. The one I used is from Xiaohongshu, if you know it. It's like this, it's like Chinese Pinterest. But if you look up like sprout hair clip, there's so many tutorials. I've seen people making these to put on their headphones, and I don't wear headphones, so obviously I had to make a clip version. But yeah, there's tons of similar patterns as well for this, so I won't be releasing one for this, but it's very easy. Just a piece of felt to cover up the barrette, and to attach it to the clip with this crochet part. It's wired as well, so you can kind of have like a little limping sprout depending on your mood. So there's that. Those things do okay. I do have like some things that I have some phone grips that I ordered, and the little bobble pins do okay, but they're so like, I can't price them that high because they honestly don't take me that long. The pin backing is super cheap. I get it at Dollarama or Dollar Tree, and they're $3 each, which is as expensive as I can get, I think, for a little pin. Yeah, they don't make that much because they don't cost that much, but it's nice for like kids. People with kids like to get them something cheap and easy, and they just clip it on their clothes. The next category is little potted flowers. So like these ones, and these are $20 each. These do pretty well. I do sell a decent number of these. The problem is that the amount that I make off of these is like kind of not good. The filling right now, I'm using a little weight and some poly beads. I don't know if you can hear like the poly beads in them. They're so expensive. I need to find a better source to the poly beads because right now, it's so expensive. I don't want to talk about it. But, and then the last category I have is just plants. And the plants are, the problem with the plant, oh, I have one here. I used to make these like monsteras, right? And I used to bring these. First of all, they take up so much room. They're like space-wise, if I'm bringing it to a market, I can't just like flowers, I can throw them all in a basket, and I have a big basket of a ton of flowers. This is like, takes up so much room. These are heavy. Like this, it's not that heavy, but when you consider bringing like 10, it gets heavy to carry. They're, you know, take up a lot of space. They're honestly not that popular. The one market, I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the Cuties Club markets. I brought like so many of these, so many cactus, different kinds of cactus, and then hanging plants, and I sold one of them. Sold one of these. I think I have a couple now sitting in the shop that I'm selling stuff at, because then it can just sit there and then whatever gets sold gets sold. But yeah, I have a couple of these around the house because I'm using them as decor because they do not sell very well, and they're also not that easy to make. The leaves are all wired, and it's just kind of a bust. Same with the cactus. The cactus sell a lot better and they're a lot faster to work up. However, again, it's just really heavy and they're not like stackable, so it's hard to bring a lot of them to markets. The hanging plants do well, but like I just had so many problems with them. I think I talked about it in another vlog where every time I try to display them somewhere, people try to take it off and then I have to like keep. It seems like a small problem, but like when it's all chaotic during a market and there's a lot happening, I really want to reduce the number of things to deal with that, you know, the less little fires to put out, you know? So yeah, to recap. 1, flowers. 2, the little mini potted flowers. 3, keychains. 4, miscellaneous. Actually, I think I would put like the miscellaneous like hairs. Now that I have these little sprouts, these rank above keychains. And then 5 would be plants, which I basically no longer bring. I only make hanging plants now and only when I feel like it. So I don't bring them to every market. But yeah. Next category. For online shop stuff, Etsy has been doing significantly better. I don't know if it's because I mentioned it and you guys bought stuff, but if you did, thank you so much. I'm approaching becoming a star seller, which is basically just this category on Etsy where if you respond to people that message you and you dispatch products fast and you don't have any like issues or errors or anything, which is pretty easy considering I only have digital products on my Etsy, like patterns and things like that, so they sell instantly. So I don't have to worry about shipping or things being late or anything like that. So I've gotten a lot more sales. It feels really good. So thank you so much for your support. If you're interested in any of the flowers and things that I've talked about, the patterns that I have are available there. I do work pretty hard on having lots of pictures and diagrams. So if you have any questions about any of the patterns that you've purchased, feel free to send me a message. I will reply. I reply to everything and I reply to all the comments. So please do. And then there's also my online store where I have like actual physical products. I've uploaded a whole bunch of bouquets and what else do I have on there? I have the little like sprout hair clips on there and I think I have the bobble pins as well. Everything else that's kind of medium size, I'm trying to find like a more economical way to ship them. Right now I'm using Sendle, which oh my god, shipping stuff, holy moly. I had to buy like a label printer. I had to buy boxes to ship stuff in. I had to buy bubble mailers to pack stuff in. I didn't want to put everything online and have the store ready to go and then have people send in orders and then have to make them wait while I go buy stuff. So I bought everything preemptively. Is that the right way to use that word? I don't know. But label printers, shipping materials, I had to buy some like bubble wrap and that like hexagon stretchy like packing material. What else? It's just a lot of money to put in off the top, and I've gotten 2 orders. Thank you so much. I keep seeing people post like, oh my gosh, shop update, whatever updates. I wonder if that builds like more hype to your shop. I only have like a couple bouquets on there, but yeah, it's 2 is pretty good. I don't know, I'm really excited about it. The first time I got to print a shipping label was like exhilarating. But I'm using Sendle right now. In Canada, shipping is extremely expensive. It literally costs me the same amount of money to ship something within Canada as it does to ship out of Canada. It's ridiculous. So still working on that. I'm wondering if maybe if I include the shipping price into the product price, hello April, that it will be more convincing for people to buy it. I've seen a lot of people selling, because I did a little bit of research into like what people are selling on Etsy and their prices and things, and mine are pretty cheap. You know, they're pretty good prices, especially because they're also listed in Canadian. And even when you convert to US, at least on Etsy, when I look at other crochet flowers, mine are still cheaper. But I guess it's just easier for people to find it on Etsy. I just really don't want to pay the fees. So Anyway, I'm okay just waiting and letting it build for now, and then we'll see how it goes. I'll update about that in what, 9 month or 1 year update. I will talk about if that ever pops off. But right now it's pretty quiet. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I do want to talk about kind of my goals right now. Oh, I guess, okay, one goal is to get the online shop going and popping off because I am a little bit worried about the winter time when there's not a lot of markets. I think September, October seems really quiet right now. And November, December, I've applied for one Christmas market, which I somehow already got rejected from, even though it's June. Anyway, that's fine. And then a lot of the Christmas markets are really expensive. But I applied for one in Edmonton, which is a city about 3 hours away from here, because I haven't done any shows that aren't local to Calgary yet. So my goal is to try and do one sometime between, I don't know, I'll give it a year. Set a goal time. I'll just apply for stuff. But there's some Christmas shows there that I would love to do because I've been to them as like an attendee. I grew up in Edmonton, so there's some of those. And then there's one called Tomo Arts Market, which is kind of Artist Alley vibes, and it's really cute. And I heard rumors that they might be doing a Christmas one, so I'll apply to that if it happens. If not, whatever. They do one in the summer, so I'll try to do that. And then, yeah, I do also want to try doing a convention at some point. I applied for one in Calgary. It's called like Calgary Expo. It's like a Comic-Con type of gamer, comic, anime type of event. And I was like, did I get scammed? Because it costs 400, sorry, April was like smelling stuff. It costs $400 Canadian to apply, and they take your money immediately. And then they're like, "Oh, if you don't get in, we'll give it back to you. Don't worry." It's like, did I just get scammed? But apparently that's how it works. So there's that. But yeah, I think other goals. I want to have more products. Oh my god! I swear by the end of this year, I will make a plushie with blanket yarn. Someone hold me accountable. I swear I will do it because I don't know. I want to have just like one or two different plushies that are maybe like a flower theme or something like that because honestly, I think I might just want one for myself. But I have been very intimidated by blanket yarn, and I tried it once. I have like a bunch of skeins in my closet that I haven't touched because I tried to do it and then I just ripped it like immediately, and I was like, ugh. But I want to try it. Also, product-wise, I've been working on a couple things. There's like this little strawberry. I made like this is actually the bad copy because I sold the good copy. But it's like a little, I want to find like a little, what's it called? Those like tiny vases, a bud vase or whatever for it. It was supposed to be a boutonniere. But you can tell the wiring on this one is like all very unclean, and like I was just testing stuff. But I think I could fix this one up and then have it for sale. But I've been working on a lot of the fruit stuff. I've made these previously, so these aren't new designs. Again, these are from Xiaohongshu, but you can find similar ones on YouTube. We got strawberry. We got lemon, and I haven't posted this one yet, but blueberries, except that they're not the right size. I'm working on it. I think I need an even thinner yarn, or maybe I did too many, anyway, I think I miscounted. They're a little big, but I really want to do fruit bouquets. And I've been working on a different kind of rose design, but it takes longer, and I'm really trying to keep prices down, so I don't know if I'm going to keep making this. But I feel like it looks so much better. I don't know. It's a constant struggle. Do I want it to look better and be more expensive, but people want to spend less money, so then it's not going to sell, maybe, perhaps? We'll see. But yeah, that's the end of this update. So that's how my full-time in small business, immediate crochet adventure, scary, good progress has been going. Thank you guys for watching and thank you for all your support. I never expected to get to 5K subscribers so fast. And it has been honestly so crazy when people have come up to me at a market and been like, oh my god, I watch your YouTube. And I'm like, oh my god, no, you don't. Stop. But thank you. I'm embarrassed. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. Leave a like if you like. And I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, leave it below. I reply to all the comments. Yeah, thank you.